Hello, everyone. My name is Edyta Bartejczuk-Wolak, and I am the president of Reps Polska. Today, I would like to share something very important with you. This is not only a professional story, it's also a very personal story. Because the global active aging was not created from theory, it was created from experience, pain, curiosity, and hope. And from one very simple question: how can we help people live heavier, longer, and happier? But not only live longer, but live better. Before I tell you about the project, let me tell you a little bit about myself. For over 32 years, I have worked in fitness, wellness, education, and health related industries. I have worked as a personal trainer, fitness instructor, educator, and wellness specialist, business development, and professional marketing. Over the years, I built business and education system in Poland, Ireland, and Spain. Maybe because I never liked being bored. I also studied many different areas. Economic, I have master degree, wellness and nutrition, anti-aging, Chinese medicine, I'm specialist in acupuncture, natural therapist, human movement. I also became an author of education programs in business in the fitness industry. But I want to be very honest with you. I was not chasing the success. I was searching for answers. Answers to one question: how can we help people function well, physically, mentally, and emotionally, through all stages of life? This question stayed with me for years. How can we help people stay healthier, independent, and happier for life? Not only stronger, not only fitter, but healthier, more confident, less lonely, more independent, and able to enjoy life for longer. At the moment, I still don't know how personal this question would become. In December 2019, my life changed completely. I had a serious accident and I broke my spine. 4 months later, the world shut down because of COVID. Suddenly, everything stopped. Suddenly, I find myself on the other side. For the first time in my life, I was not the person helping others. I became the person who needed help. And this changed everything. For decades, I taught people movement, health, recovery, exercises, and confidence, healthy lifestyle habits. But suddenly, I had to rebuild myself, not only physically, but as well mentally, emotionally, professionally. And something became very clear to me. We are not educating people holistically. We are still treating the body, mind, and aging process in fragments. And this became a turning point. I started asking questions. Why is healthy aging still so difficult? Why do so many people struggle? Why are professionals often disconnected? And then I realized something important. Knowledge exists. Experts exist. Amazing system exists. But the knowledge is fragmented. Everybody knows one piece of the puzzles. Someone understands movements, someone understands breathing, someone understands psychology, someone specialist in longevity, or sleeping, or nutrition, or recovery. But very few people connected everything together. And healthy aging is not one thing, it is a system. So I started looking in different countries, different education systems, different disciplines: fitness, therapy, neuroscience, longevity, recovery, mental health, breathing system, lifestyle medicine, well being. And I discovered something very beautiful. Great experts exist everywhere in the world, but everybody own one part of the solution, and very few systems truly connect the whole picture. That was the moment I realized maybe we don't need another program. Maybe we need connection. And that was the moment the idea was born. Global active aging, not another fitness course, not another certification, not another wellness trend, but a global education standard. A system that connects knowledge from different countries, different experts, different disciplines to help people age better, healthier, happier, stronger, more independent, and with dignity. Because aging should not mean decline, aging should mean possibility. At this point, I understood something very important. One person cannot solve healthy aging alone, no matter how experienced we have, no matter how educated we are, no matter how many certifications we have. Healthy aging is multidisciplinary. It requires many perspectives, doctors, fitness professionals, therapists, psychologists, nutrition specialists, science, wellness practitioners, researchers, educators. Because people are not system. People are human beings. And human beings are complex. Complex body, mind, emotion, relationship, lifestyle, purpose, community. Everything is connected. And when we work in isolation, we only solve part of the problem. That is why global active aging is built on collaboration, not competition. The philosophy is simple but powerful, holistic, not fragmented. For too long, we have separated health into categories: fitness here, mental health there, nutrition somewhere else, sleeping somewhere else, aging treated it only when the problem appears. But life does not work like that. Health does not work like that. Human being does not work like that. Everything influences everything. Movements affects mental health. Sleep affects recovery. Breathing affects stress. Social connection affects longevity. Lifestyle affects well-being. And maybe the biggest lesson is this: healthy aging is not about adding years to life, it's about adding life to years. So, what does Global Active actually look like? We built it around three key ideas: 12 pillars, each contain 10 education topics. Create a system of learning with over 120 topics in total. And the most importantly, global experts from every corner of the world. Why? Because healthy aging is not one lecture, it's not one weekend course, it's not method, it is the complex education ecosystem, a system of understanding and practical system for professionals and a practical system for real people. The goal is simple: to make high quality global knowledge accessible, understandable, practical, and useful for professional working with people every day. When we talk about active aging, we must think wider, much, much wider. Yes, movement matters, fitness matters, but fitness alone is not enough. We also need recovery, sleep, breathing, mental resilience, brain health, social activity, understanding, understanding disabilities, relationship, nutrition prevention, because Loneliness influences health. Stress influences health. Fear influences health. Movement influences health. Everything is connected. And active aging means helping people function better in real life, not only inside in the gym. Today, people are living longer, but are they living better? This is the real question. People do not need any longer lives. People need better lives. Lives with mobility, confidence, purpose, connection, energy, meaning, independence. A longer life without quality is not a success. Quality of life matters. And I believe it's one of the biggest responsibilities of our industries: fitness, wellness, health, and education. One of the biggest myths in this: active aging starts after retirement, after 60, after problems begin. No, active aging starts today, at 30, at 40, at 50 or 70, at any age. Every movement matters, every habit matters, every conversation matters, every decision matters, because aging is not something that suddenly happens to us. We are aging every day. We can prepare for it or ignore it. And this is why I am here today, not only to present a project, but to invite for collaboration, because no country, no organization, no experts can change this alone. We need partnership, knowledge sharing, research, education, real conversation, and global cooperation. If we connect what we already know, we can create something extraordinary: a global education standard for healthier aging, and maybe a better future for millions of people. I started this journey because of one difficult moment in my own life, but today I believe it became something much bigger than me. Thank you very much, and I hope we can build this future together. Active aging is an international standard based on knowledge, practice, and responsibility. This program is for people who want to truly get involved. One more time, thank you so much, and I hope see you soon.